Hi friends, in this video we are going to see a problem in circles concept. In the given figure, there are two concentric circles. Concentric circle means same center but different radii of radius 1 and 2 centered at the origin. Angle AOB equal to 120 degree. So this is the given figure. So O is origin, then AOB, this angle is 120 degree. Then this one radius is smaller circle radius is 1 and larger circle radius is 2. So this part 1 means the remaining part this OP is 2. So this part is 1 means the remaining part PB also 1. So we have to write the radian measure of angle AOB. So radian measure of angle AOB. Angle AOB they gave 120 degree. So we have to convert this degree in terms of radians. So converting degree into radians means we have to multiply the degree with pi by 180. So 120 into pi by 180 means 0 and 0 get cancelled. So you cancelled with the 6th table. 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18. So 2 pi by 3. Okay, next second subdivision, find the coordinates of the point B. So we have to find coordinate of this point B. So from B you draw on perpendicular. So BC. So this is 120 degree they gave. Angle AOB 120. So remaining angle is 60 degree because this is straight line angle. So this part is 120 means the remaining part is 60 degree. So we have to find the coordinates of that is x comma y of B. So this is x. This OC distance is x and CB distance is y. So if you plot on point means here this is minus 1, 2 means this is minus 1 comma 2. So this distance is minus 1, then distance is 2, so minus 1 comma 2. The same way this is x coordinate, OC is x coordinate, then BC is y coordinate. So we have to find OC and BC value. So the side opposite to 60 is BC. So we can apply sin theta. So sin 60 equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse value we know that value is 1. So sin 60 degree. So in right triangle OCB. So in right triangle OCB, sin 60 equal to opposite side BC by hypotenuse 1. Sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. So BC equal to root 3 by 2. Then cos 60 means adjacent side. So adjacent side is this remaining side OC. So OC by hypotenuse is 1. So cos 60 value is 1 by 2. OC by 1 is OC. So OC equal to half. So this B point is nothing but OC comma BC. So but in this point lies in which quadrant? Second quadrant. This is first quadrant. This is second quadrant. So second quadrant means x negative, y positive. Here we represent distance, so distance cannot be negative. But if you write in terms of point means you have to mention that coordinate sign. So minus 1 by 2 comma OC comma BC. So minus 1 by 2 comma root 3 by 2. So this is the answer. Next third subdivision. Write the complex number represented by the point P. If you consider this one as organ plane. Complex plane means if it is Cartesian plane, this is correct, minus half comma root 3 by 2. But if it is an organ plane means this is real axis, this is imaginary axis. So we as usual we can find P value as we found like that of B. So we can find the value of P. So from P you draw on a perpendicular line PD. So same way in right triangle ODP. The same angle 60 degree here. The side opposite to 60 degree is this perpendicular. So sin 60 and adjacent side is cos 60. So sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. So in right triangle ODP. Cos 60 equal to this is adjacent side. So adjacent side there is base by hypotenuse. So hypotenuse length is this OP. OP length is 2. So because radius of outer circle is 2, so cos 60 value is 1 by 2 equal to OD by OP value is 2. So 2 and 2 get cancelled. Sorry, OP. So OD by OP. So OD by 2 means 2 get cancelled. So OD equal to 1. The same way sin 60 means opposite side, that is opposite side means perpendicular by hypotenuse. So PD by 2, so sin 60 value is root 3 by 2, so PD by 2 means 2 get cancelled, so PD equal to root 3. So that point P point is nothing but this coordinate, this x coordinate comma y coordinates, this OD comma PD. So P of minus 1 comma root 3, because here x is negative, so y is positive. So if it lies in this quadrant means both the values are negative. If this quadrant means x is positive, y is negative. So minus 1 comma root 3. So but they have to represent this P point in complex form. So this is real part, this is imaginary part. Always x is real part, y is imaginary part. So minus 1 plus I root 3. So before that imaginary part means you have to attach the type thing. So minus 1 plus I root 3 is complex form of P. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Ask your doubts in comment section. I will upload immediately. Thanks for watching this video.